Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Where today I'm gonna do part 14 to my Let's Play of Detective Pikachu Returns for Nintendo Switch. For the last time, guys, we started out a little bit of today's session with this game, where we went ahead with Pikachu and Luxray to try to find some evidence in the police station. Then we actually came back as Tim and tried to figure out some things from here. Now we're trying to interview people about another Pikachu that may have been in the city. Because last time we explored a place and it had footprints and everything else on there. It had footprints and food and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Let's ask that person if she's seen a Pikachu.
Excuse me?
Do you have a moment to talk?
What about?
About Pikachu.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening that Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged?
No, I didn't. I seen it was detained by the PPB.
The police detained a Pikachu, yes, but we're looking for a different one.
Oh, really? Sorry, I didn't see any Pikachu.
Thanks, that's important information. About the detained Pokemon. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments?
No, I haven't seen them myself, but it does seem as if there are more and more Pokemon are being detained lately. Yeah, feels like there aren't nearly as many Pokemon out and about in the city.
That may be related to this incident with Pikachu. It sounds like an awful lot of Pokemon here in Rhyme City are being detained, doesn't it?
Yeah, even if something's going on with the detained Pokemon, this all seems way too sudden.
This may have something to do with the other Pikachu, so we ought to look into it.
Sure, how should we do that?
The partners of the detained Pokemon might know something.
Good point. Alright, let's go look for their partners.
This place has the best burgers. I could eat here 5 times a day and never get sick of them. 5 times a day? I might be going a bit overboard. About Pikachu.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? Nope, sure didn't. I was here that night, though.
But judging from the tracks the Pikachu we're looking for must have walked down this road.
So where could he have gone? About the detained Pokemon. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments? I haven't actually seen any, but I've certainly heard rumors. People saying the police were by and stuff. I sure don't like all this trouble in the city. Makes it so hard to just relax and eat. Hello? Impudence, Potter.
I just can't believe it. Impudent.
Excuse me?
What's wrong?
Apparently my partner Impudent got himself into a whole heap of trouble. Impudent are known for pulling pranks, aren't they? Can't argue with that. Maybe this was a prank gone too far.
Do you mind sharing some details with us? About Impudent. So what happened exactly?
The Pokemon Protection Bureau took my partner Impudent away. It happened so suddenly I was completely blindsided. I'm practically still in shock. Did one of Impudent's pranks cause too much trouble for someone? Good guess. That's just what the PBB said. But somehow I just can't believe it.
About Pikachu.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged?
No, I'm afraid not.
We're trying to track down whoever broke that Slowpoke statue.
Oh, you're a detective? Hope you find the culprit.
About the detained Pokemon. What kind of trouble did Impidimp supposedly cause?
They say my silly little Impidimp stole someone's valuables. And then it happened right here in front of this burger joint. Supposedly a security camera recorded the whole thing, and they've got a clear image of Impidimp. But I just can't believe it. Despite all appearances, Impidimp's really a good little fella. He likes shiny things, so yeah, sometimes he'll bring me stuff he finds on the ground. But only things that are just lying there. He doesn't steal from people.
I'd really like to believe you.
I guess I can see why you doubt me. Poor Impidimp.
I wonder if Impidimp really is guilty, though. I'd like to examine the scene for a moment. The incident that Impidimp is accused of happened right in front of the burger shop. Let's look for some evidence. This is where Impidimp reportedly stole someone's valuables. There must still be some clues around.
Alright.
Let's see what we can see.
Oh!
Wiki Licky is the burger joint's mascot. Whoever they got to make the statue did a good job.
Oh!
A poster for the burger joint. Looks like they're running a special deal right now.
Oh!
The burger joint's menu. A burger sure would hit the spot right about now. What is that? Is that a quarter? There's a really shiny coin on the ground. Did this get dropped here during the incident with Impidimp?
If so, that'd be a little strange.
Yeah, we did hear that Impidimp loves shiny things.
Exactly. Impidimp would have picked this coin up.
So then why is the coin here? Looks like we've checked everything of note here.
That's the...
Okay. What's behind the sudden increase in Pokemon detainments? More and more Pokemon in Rhyme City are being detained by the Pokemon Protection Bureau. These Pokemon have supposedly done bad things. Let's use the information we've gathered to figure out what's going on with these Pokemon. Were those Pokemon upset about something? We heard testimony that a pawn messed up some flowers. Perhaps the Pokemon were really upset for some reason. No, because Antonio would never do anything like that. So, are the Pokemon hungry? We heard that a Pokemon stole somebody's food, so maybe the Pokemon were really hungry. Did the pawn want people's belongings? Based on the testimony that a Pokemon took someone's valuables, the detained Pokemon might have acted out because they wanted people's belongings. Wait. And are innocent Pokemon being detained? According to their partners, the Pokemon were all detained for doing things they normally wouldn't do. They may have been framed for crimes that another Pokemon committed. Yep.
Okay.
None of the evidence left at the crime scene seemed like things those Pokemon would likely leave behind.
That's true. And their partners were in shock because the Pokemon were accused of doing something completely out of character.
Just like when Pikachu was arrested. The same thing keeps happening.
There's some photographic evidence for every crime, though. As strange as this all seems, it'd be difficult to convince the PPB that something's off.
Every crime has photo evidence, and the Pokemon are both behaving out of character? What if those Pokemon are being framed?
What? What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry, I guess it's pretty big claim. I can't say for sure. Still, a lot of things at the crime scenes just don't add up. I don't think we can rule it out just yet.
If that is what's happening, I sure hope we can do something to help those Pokemon.
What is the Pokemon Protection Bureau doing? It's strange that the PBB detains Pokemon based on little events without even investigating the crime scenes. Talk to the police for more information. Let's say for the moment that the PBB and the police are framing innocent Pokemon.
If that's the case, what are they trying to accomplish?
Are they just detaining Pokemon without doing thorough investigations? Or is there more to it than that? I couldn't say why. Maybe detaining Pokemon isn't a means to an end. Maybe it's their actual goal.
You mean the PBB and the police are just out there trying to pump up their numbers? Do they really have that little respect for Pokemon?
Whoa, Rachel. Wait a second. We need to investigate a bit more before we draw any conclusions. Things aren't quite adding up just yet.
You're right. Sorry, I got a little heated just now.
It's okay. We'll start asking people in the city about the recent detainments.
Sounds good.
The people who should know the most about the Pokemon detainments
Are the Pokemon Protection Bureau and the police.
but Inspector Holiday didn't know much of anything.
Maybe we should ask some other police officers.
Good idea, let's do that. Interview the police officers. Oh my gosh, the quiz lady's here.
Hello, Detective.
I think I've met you before somewhere, right?
Come on. Of course you have. It's me, the quiz professor, remember? Oh, but where's your Pikachu? Isn't he usually with you?
Pikachu's got something else going on today. So, am I getting quizzed again?
Why not? It'll be a good change of pace and I'll help too. Oh my, is this your girlfriend? And please, by all means, you two can work on this quiz together. And now for Pokemon quiz question number 1. What aromatic Pokemon has a beautiful flower blooming on its head?
Lilligant. A flower on its head. I feel like I've seen that before.
Yeah? Do you think it'd be somewhere with lots of flowers? Let me know when you found it.
The quiz professor is quizzing you about Pokemon, so I should say for Pokemon that match for his. Alright, let's go in here. It's Lil again. We gotta find her again. Oh wait, no, she's back to the left. Right. Oh, it could be. Oh, it's Lilligant. It's got a beautiful flower and a really nice aroma.
Tim, let's report to the quiz professor. The answer's gotta be Lilligant.
Oh, right. Sure, let's go. Alright, let's go do it real quick. I wish they'd give you a little reward for completing some of this stuff. I mean, I know, like, it should not be all about that, but...
Think you got the answer, Detective?
Yeah, this was an easy one. The answer is Lilligant.
Bingo! Thanks like a challenge for you at all. As you can see, Lilligant can make a beautiful flower bloom on its head, but it requires constant attention. If you don't take proper care of the garland, it'll wither away. And also, essential oils made from Lilligant's flowers sell for unbelievable prices.
Well, I'd already seen a Lilligant before, so the answer just kind of sprung to mind.
Well, sounds like this was smooth sailing for you then. Now, on to question number 2. What Pokemon has fluffy fur around his neck, loves to stay clean, and lives as it pleases?
Huh? I imagine a luxurious, pampered Pokemon, but what kind?
We got a hint about fluff around his neck, but nothing on where to find it. Go on then, get searching and let me know when you figure it out.
Fluff around his neck, likes to be pampered. That sounds like Cottony. Or not Cottony, but the... oh my gosh, it's a ball form. Whimsicott. Oh wait, no, we don't want to be pampered though. I think he's got fur everywhere around his neck. Why is he pampered? The main thing is the fur around his neck. Oh wait, you. Yes. This sure is a cute Pokemon.
Oh, that's Delcatty. It really is cute. Do you suppose it's going for a walk?
It seems pretty used to humans. Do you think this one is someone's partner?
This fur around his neck's like a fluffy scarf. Charming, isn't it? I could keep petting it all day.
Oh, wait. Doesn't that fit the characteristics the quiz professor described?
Oh, you may be right. Let's go give her our answer.
Excuse me? What's wrong with you, Rachel? Did y'all just have a brain malfunction? You sound like you're trying to become like Sada. I need to do that sometime, guys. I really take the time to let you get. This might sound crazy, but there might be a video sometime coming up pretty soon where I actually review the video I made of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet of the Pokemon battle with the robot. I need to, well, even if there ain't a video about it, I still want to discuss it. It doesn't have to be a reaction video to it. I just want to discuss it. I won't do it during this time I'm in the middle of something, but maybe like at the end of today's session I'll do it, or maybe there's another video coming up soon.
So, Detective, have you read out the answer?
Yes, I have. It's Delcatty, isn't it?
Oh, correct. Was this one a little difficult? Delcatty eats, sleeps, and lives as it pleases, at its own pace. It's very proud of its fur and prefers to keep it clean, so it hates dirty places.
If Pikachu were here, he probably would have gotten into an argument about whose fur was glossier.
Aren't they usually nocturnal too? Seems rare to find one during the day. I see you know a thing or two about Pokemon. How splendid. And now, without further ado, on to the third and final question. What Pokemon can sense emotions via the protrusion on its head and prefers secluded places? Those are all the hints you get.
The protrusion on its head. What could that be?
I guess you just had to check some areas where there aren't a lot of people around. Alright, Detectives, use those legs of yours and find the answer.
Maybe in here, huh? Oh! Glimmeow and Litten. Hello?
Excuse me.
Hi there, do you mind if I ask you some questions? What do you need about Pikachu?
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza? Oh, right. There was a commotion at Fountain Plaza, wasn't there? I was here that whole evening and I didn't see any Pikachu.
So the culprit didn't come through this square either.
About the detained Pokemon. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments?
Well, I heard that the Pokemon caused some trouble in front of the Hi-Hat Cafe, but I didn't see it for myself, so I don't know anything else about it. I love slow, lazy days when the weather's nice like this.
Me too, but we haven't been able to take things very slowly lately.
Oh, what's the rush? Something wrong?
About Pikachu.
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening that Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged?
I saw more Pico and Dedenne, but no Pikachu. Hey, Tim, do you think it's possible that the culprit was actually more Pico or Dedenne?
No, I unfortunately don't think so. Chief Butler said he had proof that a Pikachu did it, but I believe it must have been a different Pikachu. About the tame Pokemon. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments?
No, I've only heard rumors. A Pokemon apparently stole someone's valuables, for example. Seems like we all need to be careful. I better keep a firm grip on my belongings.
I don't know where this last one would be. It says where there's not a lot of people. Oh, let's see. No, no. I don't know where the frick that last one is. If danger rears its head, you can trust the Rhyme City Police to protect and serve.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I just like to ask a few questions if that's okay.
Questions for me? I'm happy to answer anything I can.
About Pokemon attainments. Is Pokemon attainment one of your assignments?
Yes, it sure is.
And then we're being extra vigilant for the remainder of Pokemon Friendship Week. Mayor Myers has been promoting it a lot lately.
Yes, he has. Pokemon Friendship Week was created in response to the R incident 2 years ago.
It represents our ideals of peaceful coexistence with Pokemon. As officers of the law, we work hard to protect that peace.
Oh, I see. The police are lucky to have an officer like you. If anything happens, we'll be there in no time, so you can put your mind at ease. Thanks to the state-of-the-art surveillance cameras we've begun using, not a single incident slips by unrecorded.
Are the cameras really all that special?
They are. Our cameras have captured the incriminating moment in every recent incident.
Really? Every last one?
Are you sure that this isn't a coincidence? I'm sure those cameras are amazing, but that sounds too good to be true.
We don't have a lot of surveillance cameras at our disposal, but the few we have are extremely effective.
We've had so many Pokemon entertainment assignments lately. It's pretty shocking how much they spot.
Excuse me.
Actually, that's exactly what I'd like to ask you about.
Huh? Fancy that.
I can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Is Pokemon Entertainment one of your assigned duties?
Yes, it is. Recently, it feels like detecting Pokemon is all I do. Frankly, that's supposed to be the PvP's responsibility. But they're such a new organization, they don't have enough personnel, leaving police officers like me to pick up their slack.
That sounds really tough. I'm sure your department already has enough on their plate.
Well, I wouldn't say that. The official story is that the PBB was formed to assist the police, keep us from spreading ourselves too thin, that sort of thing. But between you and me, Rhyme City's never given us more police work than we can handle. I think the PBB was established as part of the mayor's vision for the city. But, and this goes without saying, working with people in Pokemon are two different ball games.
Yeah,
People have their individual quirks, but at least we are all one species. Pokemon, on the other hand,
Exactly. There's an infinite number of variables we need to be able to respond to in any given situation. Sometimes it all feels way above my pay grade, but with the direction the man and the PBB are taking things, there's not much I can do.
Let's think.
here we go. Why is Charizard on there? Let's think about whether there's anything strange about the PBB's activity. Wait. PBB is too busy in rushing their investigations. A police officer said they've been busy lately because the number of Pokemon-related assignments have increased. They probably don't have enough personnel, so their investigations have gotten sloppy. The PBB is overzealously detaining Pokemon to prevent future R incidents. Pokemon Friendship Week was established after the R incident. Maybe the PBB is overzealously detaining Pokemon because they're afraid of similar incidents happening again. It's staging incidents. There are only a few surveillance cameras in the city, yet every incident was caught on camera. No matter how you slice it, that's too convenient to be coincidence. Maybe this? No. According to the police, they're being extra vigilant since it's Pokemon Friendship Week. Oh wait. They could be aggressively detaining Pokemon to make sure nothing like the R incident happens again.
but Friendship Week is meant to celebrate coexistence between humans and Pokemon, right? Rounding up innocent Pokemon goes completely against that.
You're right. I'll rethink this a bit. Let's think about whether there's anything strange about the PBB's activities. I should have done that one.
Okay.
Oh no, never mind. Morpeko, Impidimp, Inteleon, and Pikachu. A lot of Pokemon have been detained in different places. Yet somehow the few surveillance cameras in the city managed to film each one of them.
Seems too good to be true. Not to mention the surveillance cameras caught the exact moment each crime was committed.
Right. Seems a bit too convenient.
Maybe the PBB staged the crimes and filmed them.
That's definitely a possibility. All this time, I've just assumed there was another Pikachu, but now I'm having second thoughts.
What do you mean?
So many Pokemon have caused incidents and been detained in such a short time, and it seems that the incriminating detail for every one of these incidents have been captured on camera. Rather than finding a double for each and every one of these Pokemon, it would be much easier for them to use just one Pokemon capable of passing it as any of the others. If they had a Pokemon that could do that. Ditto! Ditto!
Yeah, they had a Pokemon like that. It could explain how so many of these incidents occurred in such a short time.
So what we should be looking for is...
A Pokemon that can look like other Pokemon.
Right, let's ask around more. Even if the Pokemon Protection Bureau staged the incident, the actual crimes had to have been committed by a Pokemon.
All the partners of the detained Pokemon said the same thing. They're convinced that their Pokemon would never commit the crimes they've been accused of.
I can really only think of one possible explanation. A different Pokemon than the ones that were detained committed all the crimes.
We've gotta find a Pokemon that can make itself look like other Pokemon.
Yeah, let's go and ask some folks in the city. Hatina, searching for sincerity. What a quiet Pokemon. Do you know what it is, Rachel?
Yes, this is Hatina. It almost never shows itself in front of humans.
Well, it is pretty quiet back here in this parking lot. I suppose not a lot of people come here.
This Pokemon only appears in front of people with calm hearts and minds. I'd say it describes you, Tim. It must have popped out to see you.
If you say so. Oh wait, this Hatina might be the Pokemon the quiz professor was talking about.
Now that you mention it, it could be. Let's go tell her.
I see a Furret too. Can I go talk to him when I go back this way? I highly doubt I can get to him. I don't think they're gonna let me walk down here, will it? Oh, now it is. Here we go. Furret, squirming through for a visit. Okay.
Oh, look, a ferret.
Do you think this Pokemon would fit inside that gap?
Oh, to get that guy's wedding ring? Yeah, ferret would be perfect for the job.
Let's ask it. Hey, Furret, someone lost something important to him. We could really use your help getting him out of this pinch. I don't think it understands.
Please, he's in a lot of trouble. We seriously need your help.
Did it understand? Even if it didn't understand your words, your feeling came out loud and clear.
I hope so.
The person who needs help is over in Fountain Plaza. Can you go help him, Furret?
Okay.
I think it really did go off to help him. That'd be such a relief.
Come on, let's go see.
Hi there! This Furret just showed up out of nowhere and heroically retrieved my ring for me. You called it for me, right? Thank you so much. It really saved my neck. No, don't thank us. Thank Furret.
Well done, Ferret. Really. Thank you for me and Tim as well.
Please be careful not to drop anything that important from now on, okay? I'll do what I can. I can't help just staring at my ring. It reminds me of how happy my marriage is.
You sound like a really lovely couple.
I have to say, though, I'm pretty surprised that Furret was able to tell what we wanted.
I experienced that a lot when I was a kid, actually. Maybe it's a trait passed down from Mama.
Even when we can't communicate with words, we can still understand each other's feelings. Now it's just the quiz lady. What did anyone want us to do after we did the quiz lady? Find the Pokemon that can look like others. I need to find Dittos. I need to ask around. We'll go ahead and do this other one first. Yes, you.
So, Detective, have you figured out the answer to my final question?
Yes, I believe I have. The answer is Hatina, right?
Oh, so you did get it. Well done and congratulations. You've probably noticed this already, but Hatina preferred areas without a lot of people. The emotions of others are constantly flowing into its head, so it'll run away if it detects strong feelings. You have to be very good in emotional regulation if you hope to have a Hatina as a partner.
It sounds like a really sensitive Pokemon.
I wonder if Hatina would have appeared there if I'd been by myself.
The world?
Well, that's all for today's quiz. Excellent job getting every answer right.
So I guess now we gotta just go ask around. Here we go. What do you got yourself into, Impidimp? A Pokemon that can look like others.
Excuse me.
Can you think of any Pokemon able to make yourself look like a different one? Yeah, I once met an old lady who had a Ditto for her partner. I'm pretty sure she even lived here on 2nd Avenue, if memory served. Really? Thanks very much.
Let's keep asking around. Oh, Ditto, dear.
Did you hear someone calling for something?
Ditto. Where could it be? Ow, I bet that's Ditto's partner.
I think the voice is coming from back here. Let's go check. If I go over here, can I talk to someone else? I love to talk burgers. You look like you've got something else on your mind. Oh, never mind. So I guess we'll go back there and see what happens then. Her.
Excuse me.
Hello there. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Yeah.
Sure, go right ahead. I've been so lonely, it's nice to have a distraction.
Oh, there's all. What's troubling you? What's wrong?
Well, you see, my dear Ditto went missing a while ago.
So that was your voice we heard just now?
Yes, I've been looking for it everywhere, but I just can't find it. I'm worried sick. I hope it shows up again soon. Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I really do miss my Ditto. Ditto knows to play by using Transform. It turns into all sorts of things. But my little one isn't actually very good at using Transform. It can only imitate what it sees with its own eyes. Sometimes it gets the shape a bit wrong, but that just makes it even cuter.
Okay.
That poor woman.
She said Ditto's been missing for a little while now, right?
I know it fits the profile for what we've been searching for, but could it really have gotten tangled up in all these incidents?
It's possible, yeah.
Is there any way to be sure?
Yes, I can ask Pikachu.
Ask Pikachu.
Oh, yeah, it's about time for my visit with him. So I'll talk with, let's just go see how he's doing.
Are you sure I can join in on this visit even though I'm not his partner?
Yeah, it should be fine. Come on, let's go. Visit Pikachu. I gotta find the police station again. I forget if this is the right way or not. Yeah, it is. Go left. And they'll be down here on the left side. Keep going. Keep going. Oh. Incidents have been on the rise lately. Take care of yourself out there. I'd like to ask a few questions about this alright with you. About entertainment. Is something wrong? We're actually looking for the people who've been handling Pokemon Entertainment. That's not one of my assignments. My duties keeps me here at the station.
Then how can we get in touch with someone who has been assigned to Pokemon Entertainment?
Why don't you try asking the two officers in the parking lot out back? That's it. Okay, so that was done. Let's go visit Pikachu.
Let me explain our Pokemon partner visitation rules. Visits are allowed in afternoons. You can visit your partner a maximum of twice per day, but they cannot be consecutive visits. Are you ready to visit your partner?
Yes.
Then follow me.
Yes.
So this is the visitation room? I feel a little nervous in here.
Oh, yeah. It's your first time here. Wait.
What is it, Tim?
Oh, nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Yikes. What do I do? I've been keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other a secret. What's Rachel going to think when she sees me talking to him? If we're going to keep investigating together, I should just tell her the truth.
Are you okay, Tim? You look like you're thinking awfully hard.
Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
What is it? It sounds pretty serious.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
I know it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. If you don't believe me, I understand.
Amazing!
Huh?
That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokemon. So when you said you've been solving cases with Pikachu, you really mean it literally? How are you able to talk with him? Do you know how that happened?
Honestly, I'm not sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand, too. Pikachu interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokemon.
Wow, Pikachu's pretty clever. It must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him.
Why can't I have more of that happen in my Pokemon games? I really want to be able to understand my Pokemon and see how much I want to see them love on me. That'd be so cute. We were able to talk as soon as we met.
Then maybe you just instinctively understand each other's feelings from the start.
Yeah, maybe. But hey, you're pretty amazing yourself, you know. You've studied so much about Pokemon, and it's clear how much you care about them.
Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you saying that. I've always felt this way. That I want to understand Pokemon better and have them understand me as well.
Always, huh?
Yeah, a Pokemon rescued me when I was just a little kid, you know?
Once, when I got lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursaring helped me out.
An Ursaring?
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe. I know that Ursaring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling, and that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother, I learned that from her.
Understanding each other's feelings. That's really nice.
I remember that day so clearly. That Ursaring and I really connected back then, heart to heart. And when I told Mama and Papa about it, they said that humans and Pokemon were always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. All this Pokemon management stuff is so unlike them, and when they've done nothing wrong.
I understand how you feel, Rachel.
Thanks, Tim.
Yes.
Do you think Pikachu will get here soon? I may not be able to understand him, but it'll be a relief just to see him safe and sound.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I visited him yesterday. Here's Pikachu!
Hey.
I wonder if Tim's made any progress in his investigation. Hey, Tim! Thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad to see you're okay, Pikachu. Oh, and Rachel's here too. Hey, Tim, are you sure this is okay? Letting us see us talk like this? About that, I actually just told Rachel our secret a minute ago. She knows that you and I can talk to each other. Wow, that was pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you? Yeah, she even said she was jealous. Well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in the room, so we should keep it down. Yeah, I know. So anyway, let's get straight to the point. I got something to report to you, Tim. I managed to get help from the other Pokemon in the detainment rooms. Now I can see into all sorts of different places inside the police station. Wow, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them. We're not exactly best friends or anything like that, but I guess that's okay. There's something else I want to talk to you about, too. Come on, let's pool our information. What have you found? I found this photo of the incident occurring at Fountain Plaza. Check it out. I want to look at this photo again. That's interesting, man. This is cool. I like this game. It's not as cool as a regular Pokemon game, but hey, I'm not complaining. This is dope. It's a Pikachu. And I don't gotta tell you it's not me. The other Pikachu's the real culprit. But that's your hat in the picture. Yeah? Somebody must have gotten it specifically to frame me. But it's obvious that it isn't me. Right? Right. You got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu in this photo doesn't have any. Exactly. And I'm curious about that thing on his back. It's the same device that I've got on my back right now, too. I asked around the city yesterday about those devices, and based on the testimony I gathered, I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokemon pacified. To keep them from going berserk, you mean? Where the other Pikachu went. Were you able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu? No. We found some tracks, but they trailed off. I don't know where it went. Too bad. Sorry I haven't been able to prove your innocence yet. Hey, no need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. If you couldn't find it, you couldn't find it. What's important is what you do next. Yeah, and as for that devil of yours, I think there's a high chance that a different Pokemon was impersonating you. You think so? Now there's an intriguing theory about the Pokemon in the station. By the way, Pikachu, what kind of Pokemon are helping you in there? There's lots of them, but the most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric-type moves. That vision thing sounds pretty handy, but if he knows strong electric-type moves... Let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray's the culprit at all. If he were, the PBB wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place. Yeah, good point. Oh, that reminds me. Luxray asked me to pass on a message to you. What is it? He wants to know how his friend Mightyena is doing out there. The two of them got in a fight, and Luxray's worried about what happened in the aftermath. He says Mightyena usually hangs around 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Mightyena and let you know how he's doing. Thanks, Tim.
Hey.
So, any guesses about what Pokemon was pretending to be me? I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see.
Let's think.
Wait.
Yeah. How did your talk with Pikachu go?
As it turns out, he's been investigating the police station top to bottom.
Wow, just like a spy.
Hey, I'm not a spy! I'm a great detective, motherfricker!
Let's think.
Let's do it. Alright, let's begin deducing. Which Pokemon committed the crimes? Let's think it over. Oh my. Is Pikachu the culprit? A cube-shaped device was attached to Pikachu's back. That means he might have committed the crime when he wasn't conscious of what he was doing. Nope. Is Ditto the culprit? The Pikachu in the photo doesn't have any stripes on his back. That must be because that Pikachu is actually a Ditto that isn't good at using Transform and can only imitate what it can see. Is Luxray the culprit? Luxray can apparently use his very powerful electric-type moves. He could have destroyed the statue. Nope, Ditto. A Ditto, huh? Yeah, a Ditto could have made itself look like me. Ditto's partner said that Ditto can only copy things it can see. That probably explains why there were no stripes on the Pikachu's back in the photo. But I've looked in every detainment cell and I didn't see a Ditto in any of them. That's strange. If it was detained, it should be in a detainment cell. Guess I better search the other rooms than the station. Oh crap, I didn't know you could read all these. Wait. Now I want to go back and... If the PBB and the police have been using Ditto, then they're definitely up to no good. So that's it. What is it, Tim? I saw Brad out and about several times while I was investigating. He seemed to be exterminating the scene of the crime, a crime which already had a culprit. That's kind of suspicious. I really don't want to suspect Brad, but I can't help but wonder what he was up to. Yeah, Brad may be a bit of a jerk, but still, we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like having to think of him as a suspect. But you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim. But, Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brad down. You're only trying to uncover the truth. Yeah, you're right. And look into the cube-shaped devices too. I understand their function to pacify Pokemon, but that alone doesn't explain everything. You're right. The Pikachu in the photo damaged that Slowpoke statue. The device may have some other functions as well. I wonder what Brad was doing at the crime scenes. I suppose you could just ask him. But if he was up to something shady, he might just give us the runaround. In that case, maybe we should ask the other police officers. Agreed. You might want to ask people in the city what they think of them too. What is the truth behind the cube-shaped devices? The Ditto that made itself look like Pikachu broke the Slowpoke statue. Perhaps the cube-shaped devices had some connection to that. So, about how those cube-shaped devices work. I keep losing my memory here in the police station, so I don't really know much about them. Try asking people in the city about them. I'm sure there are people who have tried those devices attached to Pokemon. Try hearing what they've got to say. Seen, not heard. Oh my gosh, wait. Fragments of the broken Slowpoke statue, they're charged with electricity and cause a numbing sensation when touched. Scorched grass. A patch of grass in the closet has been scorched. Water puddle. A puddle of water by the Slowpoke statue was made by the culprit Pokemon. And statue of Slowpoke, the symbol of Fountain Closet, was destroyed by a strong force. Oh my gosh. Pikachu was in the cafe at night. Pikachu was on the cafe when the evening news was on TV. Dang it. Visiting time is over! I wish we had more time. Good luck with your investigation. Not this! Darn it! What is it, Pikachu? It's just like yesterday. That feeling I'm about to lose my memories. Oh my god, it's even creepier not seeing in a cutscene. And my body's moving on its own. Pikachu! It's no use.
Is Pikachu okay? He was walking kind of strange just now.
He was like that after our first visit too. I'm worried about him. Detainment Day 2, 10, evening. Alright, so that's what, guys, that's what we're doing in the next video. I'll see you in a second.